Of course. Hello, everybody. I need to sneeze. It's hanging. I was like, do I need to sneeze? No, I don't. I hit the button and we're rolling. Anyways, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Friday. Typically, I don't stream on this day, but I missed Monday. How you doing, comrades? As well as Wolf. How are y'all? You know what I like? When I'm right. Well, I didn't say you weren't right. I'm just saying there's a high chance. Of course, I couldn't say anything. I'm pretty good. A little bit rushed. I was working on another project, lost track of time. And that's when I realized that I had nothing ready for the stream. And it was like 5 minutes until. Got your second shot today. We'll hope you end up being okay. Drink lots of water, my friend. I've heard that helps loads. Oh, today we will be playing Thorek Ironbrow, as you can see down below. You wolf down your food. I scarfed down a cookie. I've had a bagel and a cookie so far today. Not the healthiest meal, but nonetheless. You have a humankind question. Shoot, fire, away. Do what you need to do. I'm here for you as much as I can be. Episode 1, spicy mango chicken curry. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, that was good. No, I did not want you to vote. So the reason why I said that is because I was still thinking. I kind of forgot that it was all completely pre-recorded. So that entire series is scheduled and ready to go. And in fact, you'll see in episode 2 that I start with, hey, you remember when I said that you need to vote in that last video? That's not happening because this is all done. So literally every episode is already up and uploaded and ready to go on YouTube, simply because I pre-recorded it all. Because, I mean, obviously, I would not have had enough time to wait for everyone's opinion, then do the second episode. I was just getting back into my old Let's Plays ways, is all it was. Yeah, I've had like 3 or 4 people comment that I should go Carthage. I was like, well, crap. And I was so busy, I just edited those to cut out any useless spaces. I forgot about the vote thing until I'd already uploaded. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And so I'll just let people vote. Oh, goodness. But how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. Oh, goodness. It doesn't feel like Friday, and I think that's because I don't normally stream on Fridays. So, also, it's the beginning of a new month, and I was telling the wife yesterday, I hate it when the beginnings of month start at, like, the end of the week. Because, it throws my whole week off. And I didn't sleep well last night, so if I look tired, I'm definitely tired. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do some sneak. He had a similar one on his newest short. Yes, he did. Yep. So Party Elite and I are very good friends. Pretty daggum close as far as friends go. So I knew it was gonna happen. It is indeed the weekend. Yes, it is. There's really not much to talk about today. I don't feel like there is. Aside from the fact that we have confirmed Ogre Mercenaries coming as a free LC access thing. We have, what is it, a Bray Herd Broski? A Great Bray Shaman. So hopefully today I can play, if the Ogre Mercenaries trigger, I can play with them. So we will definitely try and recruit them if we can. They are a valid faction, absolutely. Although he's not, I guess he can't play. Hold on real quick. Oh, so we can play as any Beastman Legendary Lord. Any of them but Thorek. Okay. 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 I was about to say, I kind of hope he didn't screw himself, but he knows how to play smart. So yeah, we're gonna play Thorek Ironbrow. I know several other people are. I don't care. I want to play as the Dawi in the New World, so we're gonna roll with that today. I could have played as the Beastman, and maybe we'll get to it, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But we're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna wait until this is fully booted before we switch scenes. Here we go. All right, let's see if it does it. So yeah, we'll see how well it does. We're gonna do Eye of the Vortex because I want to play that campaign. You should check out the Gray Bray Shaman model from GW. It's pretty cool. I imagine I could do that. Here we go. Master Rune Lord. Indeed. Whew. He's a spicy boy. Okay, so we are going to play as Thorek Ironbrow. I almost called him the Dawi in the north, but that's not true at all. He actually starts in the desert. Anyways, he has the race attributes of the Forge. He collects valuable trading goods and spends Oath Gold, craft magic items and powerful runes. He has grudges, which his scores to settle against the dwarfs must be settled by any and all means necessary. He has a roster of heavily armed units, strong leadership, and a variety of deadly war machines. Oh, it is kind of quiet, isn't it? For his expedition, we've got a suitable climate is a jungle. Oath Gold from buildings is 50%. Oath Gold cost from crafting runes minus 50%. He recruits heroes +5 for runesmiths. It's pretty important, I will say. And then upkeep minus 25% for runesmith heroes. So it's a really huge incentive on crafting runes, gathering Oath Gold to make them, and then employing runesmiths. So we'll see. I haven't really played with the rune magic yet, so it'll be really, really interesting to see what happens. But the Lord's effects is +3 armor-piercing weapon damage for the entire army, armor +10 for the entire army, reload time reduction, +15% for bolt throwers, grudge throwers, and quarrelers. And naturally, we do have a set of grudge throwers with us, as well as some long beards with great weapons and some iron breakers. The runes have been overhauled. Yes, they have. I honestly couldn't tell you what that all involves because it's been so long since I played as the Dawi, but we are about to find out, Radis. So we're going to go ahead and start. As you can see, we start in the southern spine of Sotek. We are surrounded by the Copper Desert, the Lost Valley, and the coasts of the Something. We are in the southern tip of Lustria. So I'm actually really excited for this. We probably will be surrounded by, I imagine, Skaven, and Lizardmen. We are going to play on hard difficulty with hard battles. I don't know that there's anything. We'll do incremental autosaves. I don't want any help from there. We'll do 40 minutes for a battle setting. And I suppose we'll go ahead and get out of here and get on to the campaign. Curious what his objective is on the Vortex. We're about to find out. Despite my earlier comment, the game looks interesting. Warhammer's fantastic. It's a very old game, honestly, but it's still good. Still pretty. And of course, it's in development.
From one land infested with blasted Raki to another. It seems the only difference is the heat. These vermin best stay out of my way, else they'll meet the mighty steel of my hammer. It seems a local clan has made their home here. Maybe they know something about the ancient vaults that lie hidden in these strange mountains. This forsaken continent may be where the purpose of my journey is fulfilled. If the old texts speak true, A trove of ancient Dawi artifacts lays buried somewhere near.
Dawi.
Amidst these strange, forgotten ruins of centuries past. This land could hold the key to restoring the proud legacy of our people. In King Cazador's name, I will unearth the lost relics of our ancestors and bring glory to the Dawi once more.
Alrighty then. So how they play Ironbrow's expedition is going to be similar, I think, in essence, to that other dude, the human expedition dude. Ironbrow's expedition in the artifact vault. It is Thorek Ironbrow's personal quest to seek out the lost artifacts of the dwarf's golden age. By collecting parts of ancient items recorded in the Book of Grudges, he can return them to the artifact vault and reforge them to receive their powerful benefits. Accessed via the forge, the artifact vault reveals the location of each artifact part, which can only be retrieved through occupation or military alliances. Here we have the forge. Experts in binding the winds of magic to stone or metal, dwarves can use oath gold in conjunction with trade resources to make magical weapons, armor, talismans, and enchanted items to improve their strength in battle. Marcus Wolfhard, there we go. We of course have grudges. They maintain a record. We need to do that so that way we don't have any issues. And then of course, the dwarves, the Dawi, can use the underway to travel beneath otherwise impassable terrain. King Cazador has issued us a new mission. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the following faction, Clan Mange. Our foes are numerous, and each of them stands in the way of our glory. So we need to capture one of those. We'll get 1,000 gold and 5 oath gold, and then we'll be on our way. So, hi. What's up? All right, so we have that. Let's take a look at all the faction thingies. We have our oath gold here. Forging items consumes oath gold. We attain certain buildings, character skills, recycling magic items, or completing grudges and quests. Here we have the severity of all of, I assume this is, oh, unanswered grudges, that's right. Again, it's been ages since I've last played. We definitely don't want to get that big of a deal. So right now we're between 20 to 39, right? Does it say how many unanswered we have? This just says 7. The current severity is 42, but then why isn't it grumbling? Hold on. All right. But anyways, we only have, it looks like we only have, oh, it's the severity of the grudge. Okay. Again, it's been ages. So we do have 42 in terms of severity because we have 7 grudges that are all at severity of 6. Okay, I see. Okay, so we need to get the blessed pick of Grungni, lost gifts of Alaya, the keepsake of Gazul's favored, and Morgrim's gears of war. So it said that we have, aha, here it is. So we can see that every one of these little thingies surrounding is where a Dawi artifact is, or at least a piece of a Dawi artifact, right? So it seems that around us, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 pieces. We got 4. I don't think that is 5, 6 up north, 7. Okay, 8. So we've got quite a few pieces. Coloring on Havoc's desk. What? Okay, and then let's go into the forge. So we can see here that these are the big pieces. This is what we need. This is the artifact vault, the keepsake of Gazul's favored. Ratton's collar bestial control yoked Carnosaur unit will be added to the regiments of renown pool. Morgrim's gears of war, range, missile strength, ammunition, and reload time reduction for bolt throwers, grudge throwers, and quarrelers units. Metallurgy cipher. We just automatically get 10 oath gold per turn. Armor plus 10 for Lord's embedded heroes, and additional tradable resources produced 100%. Holy crap, that's a lot. The Tongs of the Runesmith, melee attack for miners and longbeards, sundering attacks and shared cooldown. We have the Ancestral Room of Grimner. Wow, these are pretty massive. Unit is invulnerable to damage for 35 seconds. 24 melee attack and unbreakable. Wow. Okay, so that's really exciting, actually. So then, of course, weapons we have, and these can be, I think these can be repeatedly created. There's something that says that you can repeatedly create them. I assume we'll get that once we get stuff, but we basically have things for weapons. We have buffs for armor, talismans. We have enchanted items, character runes as well, banner runes, which would be really good. Increased bonus versus large. And then any item in your magic pool not currently equipped to a character can be recycled into oath gold. And then of course we have all of our resources that we need to get. So it looks like in order to build the Ranger's Cloak, we gotta have 90 oath gold and then access to wine. Can you guys hear the siege weapons breaking down my office door? If you can't, fantastic. Sometimes, yes. If it continues to happen, I'll shut it down. And wow. 35 armor, ward save, expert charge defense. But good lord, that's a nasty combination. So basically, our goal is to try and create as much things as we can in here. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Seriously. She's gonna break down that door one day. So anyways, we're gonna try and get as much oath gold as we can. That's pretty much what it starts at. We have the Thrice Cursed Peak, which is a miner settlement. Level 2, we got some good stuff there. A sparring chamber, which allows us to build dwarf warriors, miners with blasting charges, and dwarf warriors with great weapons. And we have one spot here. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. I don't ever do this immediately. I wanna build up some troops, so we'll do that first. Do they play soccer against the North? No, she just runs into it. Just runs into it. That's just what it is. Okay, so the real question is, do I want miners with blasting charges or I think I want one miners with blasting charges. I already have 2 dwarf warriors, so I feel like some dwarf warriors with great weapons would be really good. And then these guys are way too expensive. I'll probably spend a couple of turns attacking them. And then a gold mining pit gives us 600 gold. Gold idols, resources production of 3 chests. And oath gold generated per turn. Or I can upgrade to a clan barracks. Get some quarrelers. I want to get some quarrelers. It's been a while since I played this game, so if you guys have any hints, tips, or tricks, or any of that stuff, let me know. Failed there, fantastic. And then lastly, I need to put in, for me, fast, for all allied factions. Actually, we'll do medium. Fastest, 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 and then fastest, fastest, and then we'll do medium. Yeah, we'll do medium and medium. You got one tip for me? If it's don't lose, I'll try. Okay, so we also need technology. We have the way of the guilds and the way of the clans. The way of the guilds is going to do things to our economy. Lots of stuff here to do, and then the way of the clans is obviously going to help with recruitment. Try to win, think of the entertaining value. No, I'm really excited. The Dawi are a very, very fun faction to play as. They are a very fun faction to play as. Let's go with the Gathering of the Throngs. And then I think that's it. We can look at diplomacy, but yeah, no one's gonna want to trade. We're not gonna trade with Clan Pestilence. I mean, come on. And then nothing else there. I think the miners with blasting charges used to have a second building built before you could recruit them. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's a good point. What opponents do you have? I don't have any elves down here. Well, that's not true because I think Mr. Big Buddy High Elf over here starts in that section. I think Malekith starts down here. I can't quite remember. I can't quite remember on the Vortex. It's really interesting though because you've got a lot of lizardmen, here. So we're gonna want to probably go with a lot of troops that are good versus large in order to make that viable for us. Look, here's just north of that little island. Tekla should be to your west. That's right, Tekla starts over there. He starts right here. Right there. Raid any region belonging to the following race, the Skaven. We'll get 10 leadership when fighting Skaven, and we'll get 30 oath gold. We need to research techs. No big deal there. Let's just go and get into there. I have one more turn here, but I think what we're gonna do is go after the Skaven. We'll do that. I'll wait one more turn, get Quarrelers, and then we'll move along. Oh, it looks like we have another grudge too. I need to keep an eye on that. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today, by the way. I know this isn't my usual spiel. Reforge any artifact from the artifact vault. Obtain access to the following resources through ownership or rule. Gemstones. Man, they're just giving us all sorts of stuff, aren't they? Okay, so let's do this real quick. I have 2 Quarrelers right now. Why? Okay, no, that makes sense. These are more expensive. But for 50 extra bucks, they're armored. They have higher weapon strength. They have more charge bonus. Let's do 2 of those and then 1 last unit of Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, and then we'll be done. And then after that, I'll go and nab the gold mining pit. And then we'll move on to the Skaven. I promise we will get this campaign started. Research 3 tech, we got 500 buckaroonies. We gather the throngs. Recruitment costs reduced. Your iron breakers also have blasting charges. Oh. Okay, thank you for that. See, that's the stuff that I don't know. Militia training, 3 melee attack and defense for dwarf warriors and miner units. Fantastic. And then we will go ahead and get that gold mining pit. All right. We're ready to rumble in the jungle. We got 17 out of 20. They've got 18 out of 20. We should be able to take them on. Auto resolve. This is another new thing right here. Right here is it shows you the battle results and your casualty percentage. Now, I think that's... Oh, and it shows you what units are going to get wrecked. You see that? You see when I see my my miners with blasting charges. If I auto resolve, it's gonna be like, hey, this is the unit you're gonna lose. I love it. They need to implement this with every single Total War game from here on out. I'm sort of stuck on the legendary difficulty build, but I don't remember if you should go for melee or ranged first. Yeah, I'm going for a little bit of a mix of both. I don't have much to spend the points on, so I might force you to wear the mail later. That's fine. The Rune of Stoicism gives us a bonus plus versus large and attributes of expert charge defense. Let's give that to... Let's give that to the Grumblers, or the Longbeards. Because I do see that they have Rat Ogres. We'll use it against them. And then we have the Rune of Burning, adds explosive damage that reduces enemy leadership. You need to assign this to an artillery unit. We have an artillery unit right there. All right, this should be a very easy battle, but I'm still gonna play it. They have stance of encamp, so they get melee defense +5, leadership +5. Okay. Let's fight it. Let's start our first battle as the Dawi. Also, what are your guys' thoughts about moving the border up there? Thought it's a good out-of-the-way place. That way you can focus more on me, because I'm more important. Like that grudge thrower wasn't a solid unit from before. Yeah. It'll be nice and juicy now. I'm trying to figure out where to move this where you don't actually see it, because I don't want you to see it. Okay, so. Let's just, I guess, just post up at the top. The grudge thrower will be able to reach all of those units, so they're going to be forced to take me on. Right off the bat, we're going to drop our Longbeards right in the middle in the hopes that those rat ogres just come in and try and force me. Depends on what's underneath. And then we'll drop... I forgot that you don't have to hold Control G. And then we have our Iron Breakers, which I'm going to drop right in front. And then we're going to put those guys right there. Boilers are great weapons. Let's put you on this flank. And we'll drop you guys on that flank. And then I got this guy in the middle. Rat ogres have poor leadership. I would focus on the plague monks. Yeah, we can do that. I can even target the catapults for the plague monks. Where are the plague monks? I probably can't see them. Ooh, those are the guys we want to really work on too. Poisoned wind globadiers. Those are very solid units. And then, of course, we have our two leaders. Now, let's look at his at these rolls real quick before we get into them. So we have Thorek Ironbrow. He has Rune of Oath and Steel, which gives any units for 44 seconds, plus 30 armor. You know what? Let's move me. Like right there. We don't need to see Thorek or any of those guys. Plague monks are right behind the globadiers. Am I just missing stuff today? Oh, there they are. Little scaly boys. Okay, so we have plus 30 armor for 44 seconds. This is an augment area effect, by the way. It's not a single person. So that's pretty massive. We could easily hold that front line. We'll see how far it is. And then the next one's a Rune of Speed, which gives 24 melee attack and 45% speed for 18 seconds. So not as intense, but still pretty good. And then, of course, we have our support specialist. And he is going to give us the Rune of Speed again, which is melee attack and speed. It's not too bad. I still think we can pull it off. Let's go after the globadiers. I really don't want them wrecking us. And we're going to spread out just a little bit more. Oh, that's too fun. That's too fun. Let's go after the plague monks. That is going to get nerfed. We'll see. We'll see. Can I zoom in just to view the graphic quality of the troops? Absolutely. So of course I could use in. Now I obviously don't have everything on like the highest quality, but I do actually believe that troop quality is something that I do have on max. So they do look, especially the Dawi, man, they just look freaking cool. Look at that bad boy. Look at them bad boys. And then we got our Skaven boys. Mr. Rat Ogres, how you doing? How are ya? We got some nice little explosions going on with the Plague Monks. That's pretty gross. I have a box of Iron Breakers I need to build. Man, I would love to get into all the paint and building and stuff, but it is a little too intense for me. Okay, they're gonna run away, which is fine with me. Let's go ahead and squishy the Skaven Slingers. And then those guys are going to get wrecked by the mining charges here in just a second. The blasting charges. Okay, don't use it on that. Use it on the Skaven slaves. We are going to go ahead and push there, and I will push into the front line. Go into there, and then let's drop you. Guys back that front. We're doing perfectly fine on the front line, so I'm not worried about it. Let's drop the Rune of Oath and Shield right there. That's a pretty massive area of effect attack there. I gotta say. Dude, I did the last start, buy a few single hero and unit models, not too expensive, and practice on them. I may have to do that because I really, really, really want to get in it. Let's go ahead and get in the mix. Rune of Speed. Let's go ahead and give these guys some attack buffs to kind of help them hold that front line. Iron Breakers. Let's go ahead and move and flank. Oh crap. Oh crap. Go here. Clan rats. Yeah, we're doing wonders against them. I don't have any hero. Are you talking like unit models? No, I don't have anything right now. I'm all on my own. Let's go focus on those guys. There we go. Focus on those Globadiers as well. Those are going to be pretty nasty if they're able to blob their stuff on us. Move back. Move. Let's get him out so he can take on Nostradamus. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's the cheesiest crap name, man. That's funny. Nostradamus. And be honest, our Coralers should be able to take on those guys. Really no excuse. Okay, what do we got? I don't think we need to drop. Let's go ahead and drop the rune on that dude. That way we get that buff. That's a pretty big buff, I will admit. I like it. Longbeards are finally being able to push those guys back, which is fine. Looks like we might have most of them routed. Who's hanging around here? Just regular old clan rats? A bit different. There we go. Clan rats with spears, and then these boyos. Let's get our Iron Breakers. I actually don't want them to do their range. We're gonna get them into their... Come on back. I was thinking Nostradamus, that dude from the Middle Ages. Why is there a red cross on your lord and hero? That's a good question. I didn't see it. We'll have to pay attention next time. It may be that they have a cooldown and we're not able to do anything with them. I don't know.
Let's start shooting. Move to attack.
We'll try and kill as many of them as we can.
Splitters. Dawi, attack.
We obviously can't catch up to them. But are we too slow? That's a pretty decisive victory, though. Not too shabby for my first time in Warhammer in quite a while. We only lost 219. Most of those will be our Iron Breakers. We have our Iron Breakers, right? I hope so. There we go. Okay, cool. We gained a decent bit of loot. Need your Slayers or Gyrocopters to be able to chase them down. Yeah. Or Ogres on Giant Pigs. What do you think about that? Okay, so we can do Execute and Loot. We would get Oath Gold plus 10 and 638 to our treasury. Or we can Drink to Victory. For 2 turns, we get Gorog, which is income from all buildings, growth, and public order for the local province. Let's go with Drink to Victory.
Let's see what you're worth.
Yeah, that growth is pretty daggone massive. So we can see here, it actually takes a lot to get that leveled up. We are a tier 2 dwarf outpost, so I guess that makes sense. Burning pigs? No, not burning pigs. Ogres on giant pigs.
Raise the banners.
What do you think about that? We're gonna get the Route Marcher, campaign movement speed. I always do that. Does that scale with the difficulty? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I could test it out. I probably won't this for this stream, but yeah, basically just giant ogres on giant pigs is amazing. The Thieving Burning Grudge. Raid any region belonging to the following race Skaven. So we're gonna sally up here for just a turn. We're gonna go over into, well, no. We can hit him again. We wouldn't lose any units. And then we'll do growth again. Oh, that's the local province. Oh, hey. Following your offensives against the Ratman, the local Dawi clan has approached you, jubilant and grateful for driving the Skaven menace back. It seems the war beneath the world rages even here, the spine of Sotek. Wait, it seems the war rages beneath even here. The spine of Sotek dwarves have been pestered by the Rocky for generations. They offer a consolidation of forces and resources, which may very well expedite your assignment. As is typical of a staunch traditionalist, your acceptance may be based on various conditions if you so wish. So if we go with up to code, the rickety forges and workshops of these holds fall short of our standards. There'll be no more slacking. We shall squeeze more productivity out of these Dawi yet. We confederate. The dwarves get an unhappy populace, so -5 for 2 turns, which isn't bad. Oath Gold 100, though. That's pretty huge. +5 public order for winning a battle would make the legendary penalty much easier to deal with. There you go. There you go. Reputation and respect. The unification of Dawi clans is always a moment to celebrate. Another golden age is on the horizon, and Thorek Ironbrow should be the one to usher it in. We get diplomatic relations +20 with the dwarves. We don't have any more dwarves here that I'm aware of, so I don't know why that would be for us. But we do get a happy populace for 5 turns. Guild favors, enemies surround us. Buying the favor of the local guilds will strengthen our cause. We get weapon strength for 10 turns and armor. It costs us 50 oath gold or independence. The Spine of Sotek clan have survived here just fine. You have important work to do. There's no need to meddle in another throng's affairs. We only get 50 oath gold. All right, let me go change it to my chainmail real quick. Let me go ahead and just get it. I think it's hanging up in the closet. BRB. Got the chainmail. We'll put it on next battle. Okay, so I think I want to go with up to code. Childhood request? Nah, it's fine, dude. I think we want to go up to code. We'll get -10 public order overall, but we'll get 100 oath gold. Artifact piece secured, the left half of tongs. Enchanted item gained, the potion of healing.
Tongues shall be whole again soon.
Province secured, the central spine of Sotek. Confederation as well. At the start of your turn, have at least 15 oath gold. We've got that in the bag. So they owned 2 regions right off the bat. Very nice. So what do we have for armies now? We have Hungrum Red Axe, and then we just, okay. So do we have like agents or something? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they just cost that much. We could probably get rid of a couple of these dwarf warriors. Make that hit a little less potent. And then we'll hide in the main settlement.
For the wisdom of Valea.
For the good. You want to play as this dude? Yeah, he seems pretty daggum cool right off the bat. Plus, it basically gives anyone who doesn't own Warhammer 1 the ability to play the dwarves in Warhammer 2, because this is the only legendary lord and you get access to the entire roster. So it's, I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I like it, I like it, I like it. Let's go with the Rune of Speed. I want to focus on the runes for quite a decent bit. So he has the Rune of Oath and Steel already, but the Rune of Wrath and Ruin causes fire damage, large explosive area, strong versus a single unit, weak against armor. That would be good against Skaven. Or the Rune of Slowness, -40 charge speed, 45% charge speed, 45% speed. Let's go with the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Dude, they've done a lot. They have done a lot, my friend. Let's go back into our home province and recruit up a little bit. There we go. Again, you know, I've known about all this, but I really haven't had time to pay attention to it. So it's cool to see everything coming together pretty good. Tax rate or public order. Let's go with public order. And it also pushes the untainted out. We do have untainted, the untainted pushes corruption out. We do have an issue with Skaven corruption here as well. So, you know what? We might have to... Might have to get rid of these grudge throwers. I don't want to get rid of my thunders. We'll see how this goes, but... Oh, we can't forge anything. I thought we could. Okay, so we have Thungni's Tongs of the Runesmith. We have the left half of the tongs. We just need the right half. But we can purchase stuff here. By the way, exclamation point WH2 will lead you to a Nexus link, which goes to my game store, where you can buy Warhammer 2 and all of its DLCs, including the latest one, The Silence and the Fury. It is up for pre-order on my Nexus, if you so wish to do so. Anyone read Isaac Asimov's Foundation? I have not. So what do we want to do here? We got banner runes, which would be nice. Character runes. But I'm kind of more wanting to do... I don't want to do weapons. So we have armor piercing damage and a bonus versus infantry. This can be forged multiple times. That's the one I was looking for. Speed plus 10, bonus versus large, or weapon strength. Let's do this one. Do I get to pick my unit? Or is that just at the beginning? It's a Lord Hero item? Oh, okay. I thought I could do it on specific units. I guess that's what the banner runes are for. Even these are really good. Increased armor piercing and missile. Explosive damage that reduces enemy leadership. That's just for 15 oath gold. Increases bonus versus large. It enables projectiles to hone in on targets. Oh, wow. Vigor loss minus 25% and the ability for Ancient Rune. Entities cannot die while the ability is active and it makes them unbreakable. Rune of Courage. Charge bonus 15, immune to psychology. Bonus versus large, expert charge defense. We can do all of these. Oh, wow. Missile resistance. Attribute stock for an assigned artillery unit. Master Rune of Immolation. Bombards the area around the caster. Most effective when surrounded. Ignores armor. This is for an artillery unit. Okay. Goodness gracious. Let's go. We already have something on Thorek's army. We need, okay, so we got a grand from there. That's good. Armor, piercing weapon, and damage. So we need to go. A miner's pickaxe for now. Thor is a version of the Roman Empire, but it's in space. Interesting. Interesting.
Tried and tested.
Tried and tested. Okay, we need to. Yeah, there's so much we can do now. Let's do it the character runes. Armor plus 20, base weapon damage, enables flaming attacks. Let's do that one. That sounds fun. So I think they're so cheap because they get used 3 times and then they go away. So they're not here permanently, which is still fine. Master Rune of Spite. That's interesting. Base weapon damage minus 75, armor piercing weapon damage plus 75. You use that on a low attack unit, a low weapon damage unit for maximum efficiency. Master Rune of Flight causes moderate magic and fire damage. Effective at close range, good penetration, good against armor. Let's do that one. It's actually a smart way to do it, so you're not just sitting on oath gold to get to the strongest. Yeah. How you doing, Dirty Dexter, by the way?
With your masterful runecraft, my lord. Once completed, be sure to inscribe the new runes into the equipment of your lords and heroes to improve their capabilities.
Plus, there never comes a point where oath gold becomes pointless. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we did a lot of stuff. Goodness gracious. What are we doing here with our lives? We need to capture and occupy a clan mage. We need to reforge any artifact, which I imagine we'll be able to do once we take the Mine of the Bearded Skulls.
One more grudge avenged.
Well, Radis, just make sure you order from my Nexus page. That's all I ask, man. That's all I ask. Let's go ahead and end the turn. And we should be able to get to the Bearded Skulls.
A few mines will improve the place.
Occupy, loot, or raise, yada yada. And we get Thorek's Rune Armor. Fire resistance, magic resistance armor, and Thorek's Rune Armor, which gives us 15 armor and 10% flame resistance, which is constant. Whew. By the way, I do believe... Oh no, Warhammer 2 is not on sale. Not on my Nexus. The DLC is 10% off. Okay, let's move along, little doggies. Skaven revealed. No way. So if we were to auto-resolve, it still says we wouldn't lose anything. Should I fight this, guys? I like when games use the runes in games, especially when it's just a Viking boasting beard where you could write a battle. Yeah, no, it's very important here. Do it? Okay. Should we at least get some siege equipment? Because the Dawi are not very fast. We can get a battering ram. Let's see, there's 3 gates. Let's get 3 gates in, and then I think that would be enough. Okay, so we got 3 turns where we're gonna lose 2,100 gold. You have a grudge thrower and miners can wreck gates. Oh, okay. I didn't think about that actually. You know, and we do have. Let's take a look at something real quick. I really want Ratton's collar.
Soon we will reclaim it.
Okay, so there's the first piece.
It shall be reunited with the Dawi soon.
Oh, we're close to that one. We may have to just trek north and just take these 2. I want a freaking Carnosaur in my army. I need it. I need it real bad. So we got those. Let's go ahead and give... I use Nexus for my next COG game. Yeah, they've got a whole bunch of stuff on there, so it's not just what you see, because you can search, which is a really smart move on their part, being able to search for anything. Let's go ahead and do... Well, we already did a miner's pickaxe, but we could probably do it for the other dude. We'll be fine. Oh, City of Gangsters. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and fight it. Let's, quick save. Always quick save. We'll fight it. Welcome, everybody. I hope you are enjoying the playthrough. I'm Havoc, and I stream strategy games, in case you're new here. And, Wolf redeemed Where's the Chainmail. Wanted to do it for the next battle. So, I gotta get my chainmail on. Work Black 2.0 real quick. Hold on. Ah, it grabbed the beard. Oh, the beard! It usually doesn't grab it. I don't think my hat's on. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Yes, this is 100% chainmail. Very heavy. Set a timer for 15 minutes. There we go. Alright. Bring the mic back to me. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. There we go. Okay. It is 100% mailed chain too. Touche. Okay, so what should we do with our lives? Is this mean that it's broken? Indestructible. Okay. 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 So we should probably just focus right here and not let anyone hit us. And then we got our rank. Excuse me. Where's the closest gatehouse? There's the closest gatehouse. We'll see if we can't defend. My iron breakers should be able to wreck the gates too, right? Let's put these 2 boyos together. Left side is not covered by towers. GG, well played. Man, it's been so long since I've done a Warhammer siege. They're so different.
Dwarf warriors. War of vengeance.
Here we go.
Thorek Ironbrow.
There we go. And you know what? We could get these guys over to here. Oh no, I didn't drop any of my runes. I'm a dingleberry. Why Why are they not occupied? Let's go ahead and hit those. Okay, so only he can do mining charges? Can I not attack it? Ooh. Oh, that was a good hit. Whee! That was another good hit. Okay, so we can't really do much against them at the moment. Let's just kind of hang out. That's the last big step. Oh, no worries, man. You played this a lot more than I have, so I'll take your backseat gaming. I know you don't mean it maliciously, so. Don't really know what the purpose of that was. Just get wrecked, please. Constant bombardment's doing its work very well. Yeah, get wrecked, please. Get wrecked. Okay. So we're at 43% there. Let's just super fast forward time. I really don't mind. I think they only have 2 ranged units. I think it's just these 2 night runners. So I could potentially just skirt around the entire place. Cool. Let's see if we can't take on those night runners. Or are they just going to try and attack? Okay. Let's get those guys. That's nasty. That's nasty. Okay, can we push in through there? We can't. Let's just go ahead and move up. We're outside of that range. Let's get these guys just outside. You lined up. We're going to put you here, and we may have you try and lob some stuff up. Cool beans. Look out for the Lord or Hero. Yeah, I'm prepared for Warp Lightning. Imagine the hour spent on this mod. No, this is a full game. No, this is a DLC. 100%. Created by Creative Assembly. Who is their Lord? He's a wizard, Grayseer, but he looks to be a very far ways away. Let's go ahead and push up too. I know we'll be tired from this action, but I really do think we can hold on to everything we've got here. We outmatch their missile infantry as well. Why don't you just retreat, actually? I don't need you if you're out of ammo. Thank you for the follow, Thompson WP. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go here. I'm not paying attention, and it's going to cost me. You know what? Let's get right here. And then I also need to drop the 30 armor on these guys, just to help them out a little bit. Oh shoot, I know what happened. I told them to scale the walls, but they didn't scale the walls because I didn't actually tell them to scale it. Pro streamer. Pro streamer. Can't even say the word pro streamer today. Let's go ahead and get into that. Let's see if you can't lob some things through the gate. Lob it through the gate. Oh, look at that. Lob through the gate, please. Now the Dawi need to move up. Move up, lads. Oh, they're out of their ammo. That was fast. No, they're not. They're not in combat. There we go. And then let's go ahead and give these guys some melee attack as well. And that's really going to help push them. Let's get that guy pushed up. They're going to be a little bit tired, but that's okay. We're going to hold out pretty daggum well. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. So, I do wonder what that X means. I think it just means that they don't have anything they can use. Let's see right here. I'm not real sure why I can't, what that X means. Not real sure. But you can see we are definitely pushing them out. Go ahead and move in. It'll be real fun when we go up against the lizardmen. Not exactly looking forward to that. So it looks like it does just mean that they can't use anything at the moment. Can I use it on a wall? Nope. Let's go. That was fun. I enjoyed that very thoroughly. Okay, we need to take this tower. That was a fun little explosion. I think that is what it means, though. It means that we can't use anything currently. It's interesting. We can only use one at a time, maybe? Go ahead and move over here. We're going to take that tower back so they can't attack us anymore. And then let's go ahead and move over here. What about their lord? Let's go ahead and super fast forward time. I mean, I think we pretty much got this one. There we go. Yeah, we can only apparently use one or the other. I wonder if those stack. Nope, they do not. Maybe in duration? Maybe not. Don't know what these guys are doing. What are you doing? We're gonna post up and let them kind of take people on. We got these guys which can hold in front. There we go. They have been shooting for quite a while, so it makes sense that they're out of ammo. There we go. You can't buy it from Nexus? What? I mean, I can't purchase from my own Nexus. It's very strange. Very, very strange indeed. Alright, so not too bad. We only lost 131.
Well, I am king. Oh, king.
Radis with the tier 2 sub, subscribed for 8 months long. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for sticking around.